The day your baby is born, his skin is brutally thrust into a completely new environment which features open air, lower temperatures, and many other issues which is not accustomed to. On this week's episode, we are going to discuss skin conditions for babies. Thank you so much for joining me. My name is Sarah Teshna, and the Skin Therapy Show starts right now. And once again, welcome to the Skin Therapy Show. I'm your host, Sarah Teshna. Today, I'm joined by a gorgeous, lovely lady, Esther from the PZ Cussons, East Africa. Welcome to the Skin Therapy Show.
Thank you.
Very lovely to have you. Kindly just introduce yourself to our viewers and tell us what you do and why you're here today.
Okay, my name is Esther Lumia. I am a trained nurse. I work with PZ Cussons as the baby care expert. On a day-to-day basis, I interact with consumers who are mothers, as well as the medical fraternity.
Okay.
That is my program on a day-to-day basis. I'm here today to talk about skincare for the baby.
Okay.
Yes.
One of my favorite subjects. Today we're talking about skin conditions for babies. And in case you're a mother or an aspiring mother out there, you have questions about your baby, please do not shy away from asking us all those questions on our social media pages. We are live, by the way, on our Facebook page, that is Skin Therapy Show. Instagram and Twitter is at the Skin Therapy Show. Esther,
yes.
So let's talk about skin care for babies. What is skin care for babies?
I like talking to moms about skincare because, as we know, the baby's skin is very delicate, and from birth you have to take extra care for that skin. We know that the baby's skin is thinner and it absorbs more water but loses the water faster than an adult skin. Yes, so that is why you need to take extra care for that skin.
Okay.
Yes.
So what you're trying to say is that from the time a baby is born,
Yes.
the skin is extremely sensitive. Is that the reason why the baby is not supposed to be washed immediately after birth?
Yeah, well, that is one of the main reasons, but we also don't want to expose the baby to cold because, as you know, the temperature in the uterus is well balanced. But once the baby is born, now the baby is exposed to these harsh conditions,
Yes.
and now the baby can lose heat and go into something we call hypothermia, which is not good for the baby. That is why mothers are advised not to put the baby on water or to bath them immediately after birth, just to avoid hypothermia.
Okay.
Yes.
Is there a specific period of time that a mother should take for you to start washing your baby?
That differs from mother to mother.
Yeah.
And some will bathe them immediately, but some will take a week, a day, or even some will even go for a month,
Yes.
which is not right.
Yeah.
Yes. Some will wait until the cord has fallen off, but it is safe to wash the baby from a day or two.
Okay.
Yes.
So even the cleaning the baby using cotton wool and warm water is not good enough just to make sure that the baby's skin is clean.
That can work.
Okay.
Especially when it is cold, we advise mothers not to wash the baby, but to do what we call top tailing. What you have just mentioned about dumping the baby with cotton wool and water.
Oh.
Then you just wipe the baby from head to toe, and then you moisturize the baby, and that is it.
Okay.
The baby will be comfortable.
All right.
Yes.
During this period of time,
Yes.
are you advised as a mother to use soap?
Yes.
So you can use whichever soap. There's specific kind of soap that a mother is supposed to use to clean their baby.
We always advise mothers to use mild soap
Okay.
that will not be drained to the baby's skin.
Oh.
Because remember, the skin is now exposed and can dry faster than the way they normally was before. But yes.
All right. Now back to today's topic, which is
Yes.
absolutely one of my favorites.
Okay.
Let's talk about skin conditions for babies. What conditions can a baby's skin face?
Okay, there are several conditions that a baby will face,
All right.
from heat rash to diaper rash to baby acne to milk rash. The list is endless.
Yeah.
But these are some of the common conditions that mothers face on a day-to-day basis, and more so eczema,
All right.
as well as
Which is very
cradle
common,
cough.
by the
Yes,
way,
and
yes.
and cradle
At
cough.
the cradle cough.
Yes, those are quite common, and mothers are worried about that. Yes, but these are just normal conditions that happen to almost every other baby.
Yeah.
Yes, and mothers should not be worried.
Okay.
Yes.
So let's talk about the nappy rash.
Yes.
What causes the nappy rash?
Nappy rash has so many causes.
Yeah.
To start with, if you put the baby on the diaper for too long, that will lead to nappy rash. Then the kind of detergents that you use to wash the baby's skin, and you're also supposed to cleanse your baby's skin before you put on a clean diaper or nappy. But most mothers will overlook this.
So by cleansing, you still use the
You
cotton
wipe
wool
and yes,
and wipe
you
properly.
the baby's
Right.
bottom properly.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And then we go to the heat rush,
Yes.
which is caused by heat, if I'm not wrong.
Yes.
Okay.
This mostly happens in the folds and joints because the baby will continue sweating.
Okay.
And then when it is too hot, the baby will emit a lot of heat, and then the mothers tend to overly protect the babies by covering them so much,
Exactly.
which is not right.
And most mothers actually
Yes.
do that. You
Yes.
find that the baby has been, the baby has a vest on,
Yes.
then a onesie on, and then there is a jumper or something else that has been put on, then there are shawls and shawls and shawls.
Yes.
So that's wrong.
Yes, it is wrong. I'm not saying it's entirely wrong,
Yeah.
but you dress the baby according to the
To
weather.
the weather as well.
Yes. If
Okay.
it is too cold, don't expose the baby.
Yeah.
Make the baby warm. But when it is hot as well, let the baby live freely.
Okay.
Yes, without covering the baby or just cover them lightly.
All right.
Yes.
Okay.
Because what happens is the baby sweats. And as a result, the sweat, the baby now develops a heat rash. Yes, and this will be a headache to the mother. Most mothers will confuse to
Allergies
so many
as well,
things.
yes.
Yes.
Then
but
they
most
start
is
treating
just-
something different.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes.
So let's go to eczema.
Yes.
What is the main cause of eczema?
Eczema is unknown. The cause is unknown.
Okay.
But there are some predisposing factors, some factors that contribute to babies having eczema. One of the main things is if a baby is born of a mother who has allergies, the baby will almost automatically get the allergies,
Yeah.
which is mostly what we call eczema. A baby will react to almost everything, from the clothes to dust to particles, everything, almost everything.
Yeah.
So what you're supposed to do is just learn to know what your baby is allergic to. And most of these
And I think it's
allergies,
the most difficult
yes,
thing ever for you as a mother, and this little baby cannot
Yes.
even talk to tell you that I'm reacting to this.
Yes.
How does the mother get to know that this baby is reacting to this?
the mother has to be observant to
Okay.
start with.
Yeah.
So if your baby is exposed to some dust and the baby starts sneezing,
Yeah.
then you
You
know
know
this
exactly.
baby
Yes.
is allergic to this,
Yeah.
and then you avoid that. Some will even be allergic to pollen. And a mother will realize that when I'm moving with my baby in this area, the baby reacts
Yeah.
by sneezing. Most of the time it's sneezing. Yes. And some, when you put on some clothes, the baby reacts.
Yeah.
So the mother is supposed to be very
Very
observant.
keen, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So, if I'm not wrong, as you're talking about these skin conditions for the babies, the one common symptom are the rashes.
Yes.
Do they come off differently?
Yes, they do.
Yes. So the heat rash, you can actually tell this is a heat rash.
Yes.
This is okay.
But most mothers will confuse. A heat rash will be something pink reddish.
Okay.
And it starts with the baby having a reddish skin. Then from nowhere you get like bumps.
Yes.
And then you're like, what is all this?
Yeah.
So some will have fluid. If you have lashes that have fluid, those are not dangerous. But if they now become pus-filled, then that is
I can imagine.
a sign
Yes.
that you should learn to the doctor like
Yes,
yesterday.
yes. And I'm sure this topic is very interesting, especially to the first-time mothers. And that's
Oh, yes.
why my co-host actually had time to go out there to the streets and talk to a few mothers. This is what they had to say.
Are you an experienced mother? Are you a new mother? How much do you know about your baby's skin? Is your baby's skin perfect? How do you react when your baby has a rash or dry skin? On this episode of the Skin Therapy Show, we tell you all about babies and their wonderful skin. Joining me on set today is Esther, an experienced mother who's going to tell us a bit about her babies and what she experienced with their skin. Hi, Esther.
Hello, how are you?
I'm well, thank you. So tell us, you're on your fourth baby.
Oh, yes, I am.
And tell us what challenges you experienced with your baby's skin. Were all 4 babies different with their skin?
Yeah, I think all of them were very different. And for me, it was a new experience every time I had a baby. Wow. And it's a learning process. You learn as you go. Yeah, okay. Because each baby is different.
And what were the key differences, would you say?
Well, I can say, first of all, character-wise. Second of all, we have the physical, the physical properties. You find one, you don't have an issue at all with your skin. The other one, you have an issue with your skin. You have to keep, thinking of going to dermatologist or looking for solutions within the supermarket or wherever, chemist, wherever you'll get them.
And what kind of issues were these?
Well, first of all, it was all about deciding, is this a normal skin condition? Is it one that I have to rush to a doctor to get a solution for? But, with time, you get even advice from your own parents, from friends, from, older people, and yeah.
And what do you think the best remedy for you was?
Well, for me, I went it all natural. I tried as much as possible not to, of course, take all the advice that I was getting from the outside sources, but going all natural. Dr. Google, unfortunately, was also my my very good friend. I follow Cussons Baby, their Facebook page, so it gives a lot of guidance on how to take care of baby skin. And of course, most of the products that are out there in the market also offer solutions. They tell you this is, a product for dry skin or for oily skin and all that, yes.
Perfect. Well, I've just used a bit of Cussons baby jelly on my skin, and I love it so far. And yeah, well, thank you so much, Esther, for sharing your experience.
You're welcome. You're welcome.